This is one peculiar example I would like to share with you. So this is what is the existing situation of this Batala area. So the total built up area is 17,418 square meter and 5 acre, and it is highly inefficiently used because no high-rise buildings are there. Floor area ratio is not that much developed, that much used. So this is the current situation. What we are planning is this. Now, in previous slide, you can see floor area utilizes 1.04 at some places, and at some places in between it is not at all used, and other here it is 0.8, and overall you can see it is highly unused. But you see the concept note of this same area. We are planning to develop 62,978 square meter, which is 3.6 times of the existing area. And this is just one example. Due to paucity of time and due to the limited time only, I can show 2-3 projects to say. But believe me, all the departments of Government of Tripura had already such kind of investable projects ready for you. So if it clicks your mind and it suits your company's interest, most welcome to invest in such kind of projects. Then Government of Tripura is planning for the Tripura Agro Tech City also. It's a huge investment by the government, and it has western and eastern bypass. It has connectivity with the national highway, and so it will be helpful for the Agartala. So as I already told, Agartala is saturated with respect to land. So we will develop this as a counter magnet development, where a satellite town will be developed with all kinds of facility. So this is a conceptual note for that. So this is for, as I already said, that all the land in the Tripura for within the urban limit, within the industrial limit, they are for the mixed use land. So you can develop industries, commercial spaces, residential spaces, greenery, and water bodies. Water bodies also, and then. So about the agro-tech city, worker housing, EWS housing, LIG housing. So these are the plans to develop so much of 1,500 units, then 1,200 units. Now I will just briefly talk about what are the important sectors of Tripura where there is a huge opportunity to invest. I'll just go through them and then in detail it will be discussed by my colleagues. Oh. There is a huge scope in IT. We already have IT parks, software technology parks. Then there is a huge demand also because 110 startups registered in Tripura, 9 IT companies incubated already, 2 operational software technology parks. Just now, 2 months back, we developed integrated innovation hub in the name of T-Nest. And there is a huge demand. That demand can be catered through using the policies of IT. We have dedicated IT policies, data center policies, Northeast India IT and ITES policy, startup policies, and we have a large amount of financial incentive also. These are the success stories of IT sector. Airtel, it established data center in Tripura, which is the Northeast India's largest private data center in Agartala, with an investment of 200 crore. 5 MW capacity will be providing 200 direct and indirect jobs. So this is one example. Likewise, we have fintech company, IT firm company to show the case study and to show that companies are coming up and huge interests are being shown by different companies. Then we have tourism. We have 33 officially recognized iconic destinations, which is Vivanta Palace, Neer Mahal, Unakoti, Dambur Lake. So this Matabari Temple, Ujjanta Palace, Neer Mahal, and if you visit Dambur Lake and Chabimura, you will be having a feeling of like just like Amazon rainforest. So see the scope of developing tourist spots, adventure sports, and houseboats. And I'm happy to say that the growth of tourist footfall in Tripura had increased so much that it is 3 times in last 5 years. And huge scope from the, not only from the India, there is a huge scope from Bangladesh, from the Southeast Asian nations, because we are developing an international Buddhist university. There is going to be a Buddhist circuit also. So coming about the renewable energy. So Tripura has a lot of potential of solar energy potential and hydropower potential. But as of now, say for example, solar potential, 2000 megawatt potential is there. But we had already only installed 45 megawatt. So there is a huge scope. And I should say in last 2-3 years, many solar companies are coming for the establishing of a solar park up to the range of 100 megawatt, 500 megawatt, and even 1000 megawatt also. These are just to say that what is the existing. This is 55 MW, and here it is the prospective and potential. So for the rooftop, for grid connected power plants, solar power plants in remote villages, solar pumps, and for schools, for street light, and for the small hydro projects. So there is a huge scope with respect to developing or installing the solar potential. In education and skill sector also, existing as of now, there are 10 universities, 5 government and 5 private, many degree colleges, professional colleges, and then we have ITIs also to match the demand of the academic industries. These many existing infrastructure is there, but there is a demand and there is a need for developing many more universities to match the academic and industry linkage. Then this year only, our government had already sanctioned Tripura Government Technical University, Tripura Government Women University, and University of Health Sciences. And the government is planning for the International Skill Center and a foreign language school. So what is the advantage of this is that there are many young boys and girls, they are going to the Middle East nations, Southeast nations, and Europe and Africa. So all these developed countries, they need manpower. And if we can train them in the foreign language here only in Agartala, so we can build a good manpower to supply it to the developed country for better livelihood. Then in agarwood sector, now I'm very much sure that many people are aware about the agarwood and the perfume which we use, the scent that comes out of the agarwood. And Tripura is very well placed with the resources of agar. We have documented 1.5 crore trees, and there is a 2,000 hectare area of agarwood, and it is highly, I would say, not yet utilized. It has a huge scope because it is a high value commodity which is being demanded by the Middle East nations and by the Europe, but it is not properly utilized. As of now, the processing is in crude way only. So there is a huge scope of investment in setting up the processing plants of agar, and then for the agarwood inoculation, testing and research centers.